Okay, so this one was an announcement that happened last year, but actually, Instagram has finally been rolling out the grid thumbnail editing for profiles. So, what does that actually mean? Well, if you've uploaded something to your grid on Instagram and you're not quite happy with the way that that looks on your grid, you now have the ability to edit that without editing the whole post itself. So let's take a little look at how it works. You can see you can just click on a post. You can then change the preview of that post by using the settings. And there you can actually kind of reformat and recrop that. That was a video shared by Instagram. I think it was very quick there. It was very whizzy. It's hard to see exactly what you press there. But don't worry, we've got some more screenshots coming in a second. But this update gives users more control over the presentation and display of their images and clips to profile visitors. That's something which was a big focus about kind of 5 to 10 years ago. People would be very, very focused on their grid aesthetic, the way things looked. I'm sure some of you can remember where you used to scroll through on Instagram and sometimes it would be the color palettes that would change, or maybe it would be one photo that was kind of separated into lots of grid squares. That was all kind of ditched over the last few years because with the rise of TikTok, it was all about authenticity and having a bit more of a messy feed and it not mattering so much. But there has always been this important aesthetic edge to Instagram. It's a very creative platform and things have to look good, especially if you're selling. So I do think that does reiterate the importance of curating your grid and making sure that your grid does look like an engaging and exciting community to be part of for anyone that is a new visitor. So we were pleased to see that we had this feature. We don't always get the new features straight away because we are a business account. So often the new features go straight to the creators. But this time we noticed when you edit a post on your grid, you see the option adjust preview, and that allows you to play around with that image to adjust the crop, to edit the crop, so that you can really make sure that the most important content is right in the middle of your feed there. So this is something that Instagram has been developing for some time. And they actually initially previewed that they would be launching this functionality over a year ago. It was in January 2025 that they said they were going to do this. So we're really pleased that it has finally been rolled out and released. And you can see here Adam Masseri's update on Threads, where he's very active, worth a follow if you're on Threads, said that I know some of you spend a lot of time tweaking your grids and this blew all of that up. So we're going to improve the ability to customize those thumbnails to make it easier to get back to a place where you're happy. So he's saying that actually once they brought out the tool grid last year, it made kind of curating your grid a lot more difficult, particularly with that mix of vertical and rectangles on your grid. So I do think that's good that they're kind of listening to the community and what the community wants and bringing out features that make it more useful for us to really create that shop window for our businesses or our profiles.